और वो प्रोजेक्ट बिकने लगे। हर चीज का एक अपना अलग अप्रोच है, देयर इज नो स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला। अभी कुछ दिन पहले मैं एक वेबसाइट पे देख रहा था और एक हमारे यहाँ का स्टूडेंट कर रहा है, आप लोगों ने भी कई ने यूज किया होगा। अब आजकल देखिए मार्केट में क्या है, बर्थडे है तो गिफ्ट, फेस्टिवल लोग बहुत मनाने लगे। जो फेस्टिवल हिंदुस्तान में कभी नहीं मिलते थे अब मनने लगे, जो कभी नॉर्थ इंडिया में नहीं मनते थे वो भी मनने लगे। छठ पूजा पहले हमने एनसीआर में कभी नहीं देखी, अब छठ पूजा खूब होती है। अक्षय तृतीया हमने नाम ही अभी सोना बिकने से देखा कि अक्षय तृतीया भी कोई चीज होती है। क्यों? अगेन गोल्ड के शोरूम इतने हो गए, कैसे अपनी सेल बढ़ाएं? तो पकड़ लिया कि अक्षय तृतीया पे सोना खरीदेंगे तो बड़ा शुभ होगा, साल भर लक्ष्मी आपके घर पे निवास करेगी। अब करे लक्ष्मी निवास या ना करे, लेकिन उसके घर में तो निवास कर देगी। तो अगेन भी बिजनेस, बिकॉज अगेन दी सेंटिमेंट्स। पैसा लोगों के पास है, उन्होंने पैसा निकालने का तरीका खींच लिया। उन्हें मालूम है, उनसे कह दो कि लक्ष्मी निवास करेगी तो सोना जरूर खरीदेगा। तो किसी को सोने की जरूरत हो या ना हो, उसके बाद भले ले जाके लॉकर में बंद कर दे, लेकिन अक्षय तृतीया है टुडे, इट्स ए वेरी ऑस्पिशियस डे। हमें खरीदना ही खरीदना है, भले ही रात में 12 बजने में 5 मिनट रह जाए, फिर भी वो लगेगा जल्दी दे दो, 5 मिनट रह गए। आई हैव सीन दिस सिनेरियो एट गाजियाबाद में। रात को 12 बजे भी शॉप खुली हुई थी, बिकॉज टुडे इज अक्षय तृतीया। और 4-5 बड़े पढ़े लिखे कस्टमर, भैया जल्दी करो 5 मिनट रह गए। तो अगेन दी साइकोलॉजी ऑफ द पीपल कि क्या चीज कैच करें। तो एक मैंने आपको बताया हेल्थ का एग्जाम्पल, सेकेंड वन इज स्पिरिचुअलिटी। उससे सबसे ज्यादा बेवकूफ आप लोगों को बना सकते हैं, अपना प्रोडक्ट बेच सकते हैं। बाबा रामदेव ने सारे ही अपनी दवाएं बेच दी, हार्ट ठीक हो जाएगा, आर्टरी खुल जाएगी, आप बिल्कुल फिट हो जाएंगे, 150 साल जिएंगे। लेकिन आप जिए ना जिए, लेकिन उनका प्रोडक्ट जरूर बिक रहा है मार्केट में। अगेन दी मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजी। तो बाबा रामदेव अगेन इज एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ मार्केटिंग गुरु। मेरे ख्याल से उनसे बड़ा मार्केटिंग गुरु फिलिप कॉटलर उनके पीछे है। हिंदुस्तान के कोई सेंटिमेंट समझ पाया है, दैट इज रामदेव। आई डोंट नो योगा कितना इफेक्टिव है, मैं उसकी कंट्रोवर्सी में या उसकी डीमेरिट्स में नहीं जाना चाहता, लेकिन हिज मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजी इज एक्स्ट्रा। कितने योगा सिखाने वाले गुरु अवेलेबल हैं, उनसे भी बढ़िया अवेलेबल है, लेकिन किस तरह से वो योगा को सेल कर रहे हैं, बेच रहे हैं, ये अगर आपको आर्ट देखनी है तो लर्न फ्रॉम बाबा रामदेव। तो देखिए, अगर आप टीवी भी देख रहे हैं, लोग कहते हैं कि बच्चों को टीवी मत देखने दीजिए, लोगों को इंटरनेट पे मत बैठने दीजिए। तो क्यों नहीं बैठने दें? लेकिन फर्क यह है कि आप उसमें क्या ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं, क्या आप देख रहे हैं। और हर चीज को देखने का नजरिया अलग अलग होता है, आप किस एंगल से देख रहे हैं, इट्स अप टू यू। तो माई ओनली रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू जो हमारे यहाँ से कोर्स परस्यू कर रहे हैं और जिनको आज दीपक जी अवार्ड देने जा रहे हैं, अवार्ड उन्हीं लोगों को मिल सकता है जो एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी हो। तो माई ओनली रिक्वेस्ट इज कि एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी थिंकिंग रखिए, देन ओनली यू कैन अचीव सक्सेस इन लाइफ, अदरवाइज नॉट। दीपक जी, इतना टाइम था कि ज्यादा है?
नहीं, थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। You know, heard so many things from you can say from such a big director. The practical approach, I'll tell you, I was telling sir कि sir we have to present the awards to the students. So just see his practical approach. He said कि IMT की नई बिल्डिंग खुलने तो वहाँ सबको बुलाओ। So these are the practical approach. Otherwise, he would have said, "अच्छा ठीक है, मैं वहाँ जाता हूँ." He said, "नहीं, सबको यहाँ लेके." We have with us Dr. Shikha Darbari. She is alumni of IMT Distance Learning Program, and a huge round of applause for her. No, we have not given a welcome bouquet. Welcome bouquet to Dr. Sherry. Welcome bouquet to Dr. Darbari. Mr. Gurinder Singh. Mr. Vipul Singh. Now I would like to invite Dr. Shikha Darbari ji to tell a few words, to tell some experiences. She has done MBA from this institute, and she is now the Commissioner of Income Tax. We would like to share her.
Mr. Singh, all the students who are being awarded today, their proud parents, and all the guests who are gathered here. First of all, I'd like to thank Deepak, who always gives me this opportunity to share the happiness and enthusiasm which all the achievers has achieved in their academic field. Actually, because I am an alumni of IMT, any event and any student who achieves anything, I am emotionally attached to that person. Because it gives me a sense of achievement. Yes, I studied here and I achieved something, and I see the same future for all of you. In this connection, I would say, because you are all the achievers, you have already learned what are the success principles of achievement. And the first success principle is hard work. More you work, harder you work, luckier you get. Those who say that so and so is so lucky, his father has got so much of money, he can put an industry for him, he doesn't need to study, he can do anything. But no, I don't agree with that. When I see Ambani's, and when I see their son in the matches, I don't think he can, do anything worthwhile in the industry. They are the achievers, but not their son. So with all kind of money, if today I am given an opportunity or any, industry where I have to pick up one person who will do my job, I'm not going to pick up that, sir. I think I'm going to pick up some of you who have achieved something in life. So saying that somebody is lucky, has got money and everything is not true. It is your own hard work which makes success principles for you. And in this connection, I'd like to be a little bit spiritual in the sense because I have achieved it and experienced it in my life. That you decide what you want to do in your life. What is your ultimate objective in life? Once you decide that, then you see automatically the things and people will fall in place. There will be coincidences. You will meet a person who will be, influenced by your personality, with your achievements, with your knowledge, and would offer you something which you have never thought of having in your life. So this is where your hard work and your thoughts come in picture. See, opportunities are everywhere in this country, in this world. Now it's a small world. What you have to do, that you have to match those opportunities with your hard work and your preparedness. If you're prepared and you have worked hard, then you can, reclaim that opportunity, and you can be one of the success principles whom everybody would talk of. In this connection, I would also say that, always listen to your inner voice. What your heart says, what you can do. If your heart says, I can do this thing, then believe in your heart. Because if your heart is saying there is some higher divine power which is making you feel that this is my line of action. If God gives you some kind aim, then only you will be able to achieve. If you just have some goal, okay, tomorrow I will do this thing. We all have New Year resolutions. Half of them never come true. So once you have that kind of resolution which you are ready to achieve with all hard work, passion, there's an old saying, if I put myself on fire, then people will come and see what is on fire. So same is true for you. You have to put yourself on fire, so that the whole world should come out and see who is this person who will come and finance your project. So the only thing is, your project should be, it should be feasible. It should not be that it cannot be achieved. The thing is, yes, you have to see what can be sold. And once it can be sold, put your heart and soul in it, it would certainly be sold. Now this is a competitive world, we all know it. And in this competitive world, don't think that you won't be able to achieve anything you want. Take it as a catalog. Once you go to a hotel, you have a catalog what you want to eat. Same way, take it from the catalog of career and opportunities. These are the career, this is the opportunity which is available for me. Choose out of that catalog and be sure that there is no dearth of anything in this world. If you choose, you will be able to find it. So fly high in your dreams and achieve your dreams. It should be like this, that when all of us are sitting after 10 years and you are quoted, one of the students who is quoted before us, and then we are able to say कि अगर देखना है इसके उड़ने का अंदाज, अगर देखना है इसके उड़ने का अंदाज, तो आसमान से कह दो थोड़ा और ऊंचा हो जाए.
He says that we all are unique, and what we have, nobody else has got in the world. I would like Mr. Gurinder Singh to share a few of his words. He is a member Press Council of India, which is a very big, I think it's the highest body of the press in India, and he is the chief editor of Indian Observer, which is a fortnightly magazine.
Friends, you heard Dr. Sherry speak. When a management guru speaks, I think there's nothing left for anyone else to speak. You also heard Shikhaji speak, who was an alumni of IMT. We are very proud of her, and we certainly want that you should also be in such high positions in this government that you also hold this IMT in high standards and its flag keeping quite high. I made a small note on management, Sherryji. If you permit me to speak, I would like to speak while sitting down itself. Management education in India has been on rise, both in demand and supply levels. India has a rich history when it comes to education. The universities of Nalanda and Takshila were acclaimed world over. Over the period, institutions have come up in every nook and corner of the country, which provides quality education. This is especially because education pertains to development of individuals as a whole. India can boast of being a strong nation with low-skilled human capital. Moreover, it goes as country's image of a center for quality education on national and international front. Education is and responsible for the transmission of civilizations, and therefore the transformation of the countries at the receiving end. Different countries have different curriculums, which impart knowledge on different subjects. Over the period, a new subject has been added to the career, called management, which lately has been gaining a lot of importance. Because recently, the realization has dawned on us that managing our resources has become very essential for an increasing rate of growth in the present and sustainable living in the future. Thus, the management education is supposed to be the carrier of country's growth to its peak. Harvard Business School inspired Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to envision the establishment of centers of higher education in India post-independence. Like this, MBA was transmitted from America to India and has aided in transforming the country's civilization for greater good. Management education in India is less than 50 years old, but we have more than 900 institutions offering master's programs. a spectacular growth is seen to meet the rising demands of an ever-increasing population. Management education industry is supposed to be worth $800 billion in the United States. However, this growth in India has been recent. At the time of inception of introducing MBA program, it was not accepted as a good idea, as corporate thought that business could not be taught within four walls. Due to this, funding from corporate and support was not substantial. Thus, these schools were mostly driven by academicians, and knowledge was imparted only through books and not through experiences of the veterans. Relentless efforts continued, and a time came when MBA became a ticket to one of the best jobs of the century, and their demand increased in the industrial circles. Opening of the Indian economy in 1991 and adoption of liberalization, privatization, and globalization model brought us face to face with the international standards, and thus electives in terms of finance, marketing, human resource, international business were introduced. India, with its pluralistic democracy, has always had a history of entrepreneurship, limited to certain communities like the Marwaris and the Parsis, who more recently have been upstaged post-1991 liberalization by entrepreneurs of all hues who have capitalized on the opportunities thrown open by globalization. Like the first generation Bhartis, Ambanis, Ranbaxy, and not to forget more modern professional entrepreneurs like Azim Premji, who have taken advantage of the knowledge economy and labor arbitrage opportunities thrown up by the demographic discrepancies and made India a force to reckon with in software services. India's growth has been far more organic and homegrown, hence sustainable. English-led education system, institutions of excellence management institutes who give the right support and ecosystem can churn out the best of talent, as can be seen from the history of Silicon Valley, where Indians are a mainstay in technology-led innovations and contributed a great deal to India's software revolution. The entrepreneur has an enthusiastic vision, the driving force of an enterprise. Entrepreneurship is often a difficult undertaking, as majority of new businesses fail. Entrepreneurship ranges in scale from solo projects to major undertakings. Many kinds of organizations now exist to support would-be entrepreneurs, including specialized government agencies, businesses, incubators, science parks, and some NGOs. Women have been playing an increasing role in the sector, especially in developing countries. One of the reasons being the socio-cultural environment as in India, where women, especially in the rural areas, tend to take charge of the income generation modes and turn out to be better planners and decision makers than the men folk in India. Mamman Mapalai, who together with his wife began by selling balloons and then created MRF. 7 housewives began Lijjat Papad with 80 borrowed rupees. Today, 40,000 women out of their homes have taken its turnover to rupees 300 crores. The Dabbawalas of Mumbai reached 2 lakh different carriers from homes to offices and back using just public transport and payments. The convenience that the roadside thelewalas bring to the customers. They are all entrepreneurs all the way. After all, they have become case studies in the foreign B-schools. Indian education system is claimed to be one of the best in the world because it churns out the best minds. However, in areas of education regarding management, it has to be more careful because MBAs are the ones who will hold our country in future. Plus, management education doesn't help merely the students, but everyone in journey. Therefore, development of management education will lead to an all-inclusive growth, the ultimate aim of the country. Thank you, my friends.
Invite one by one the student to come and take their trophy. Management process and organization. Mohit is there? Please. Jasprit Singh Dham for IMT 01 and IMT 10. Third prize in IMT 01 and third prize in IMT 10. Sir.
Excuse me.
Tarun Kumar Sikka. First prize in IMT 10, Business Communication, and first prize in IMT 57, Financial Accounting. Dhruv Primlani. Second prize in IMT 10.
Yes, please, Dhruv.
Shikha Jain, first prize in IMT 20. Faiz Zarika, third prize in IMT 20. Ashima Chabla, first prize in IMT 40, that is Marketing Management.
Sir.
Rinki Ratan, IMT 40, second prize. Priyanka Rana, third prize in IMT 40, Marketing Management. S. Azafullah, third prize in IMT 57. Nishi Gupta, IMT 14. Mohit Mehta,